What's going on, guys? It is Tyler here, MyGM number 12, I think. We're getting into it. So where we last left off, the Sacramento Kings were in the off season, and what we were doing was sending our players to training camp before the season started. I'm going to have a little montage right here of who I sent to training camp and what they improved on. So here it is, and we'll start. Versus the Lakers, first game of the season.
Jingle bell,
So like a stupid idiot, I accidentally simulated the first game of the season against the Clippers. We ended up winning, but that was kind of stupid of me. So we're about to play the second game against the Lakers. Dumb move by me. Here we go, first game we're playing here of this season. Pick and roll to Mirko Petrovic, and he gets the easy layup. Now there's two things that I've noticed about Mirko Petrovic straight off the top. First of all, look at this. Offensively and defensively, he's a stud, and he can rebound like a stud because his arms are so long and he's so tall. The dude's just a straight up savage. Also, he has elite level speed for a center. I don't remember for sure what his speed is. I remember I looked it up and I was like surprised. I want to say he had like a 92 speed or something. Maybe that's wrong. Even if it's like an 85, it's insane. So Mirko Petrovic, guys, he is the real deal. This wasn't no BS that 2K was screwing us over. You know what I mean? We're like, oh yeah, this is the greatest draft pick ever, and he's not. Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball hits the three. We get off to a bad start here. But this wasn't no BS with Mirko Petrovic. This dude's the real deal. Look at how easy it is for him to dunk. Mirko Petrovic, the god. We're running the fast break here pretty well. And one thing about Mirko Petrovic, look at all these easy layups. We're able to run the fast break quickly because the dude's such a savage. Like he can basically kind of play point guard. Like there's times I run the ball up the floor with Mirko, kind of like DeMarcus used to do for the Kings in real life. So anyways, regardless of that, we got off to a terrible start. Lonzo Ball picking us off right there. Typical 2K. Lonzo and Brandon Ingram are both far better in the game than they are in real life. Look at that score, 28-12. We are getting absolutely mollywopped out here. And De'Aaron's trying to do everything he can, drive to the basket, trying to draw those free throws, getting us points via free throws. Buddy Hield, I'll tell you what, Buddy Hield has improved as a ball handler a lot since this first started. And there's times where he gets subbed in as point guard, and I'm always like butthurt about it because the computer does it. But he actually doesn't play that bad as a point guard. So, you know, Buddy Hield, I might have to give him a little more rope at point guard, you know what I mean? I have to, give him some more leeway to do some stuff, more ball handling. Something else I noticed off the top here is that our team rebounds very well, but Paul George and Buddy Hield were not hitting their threes, albeit some of them were contested. Lonzo shooting the three there, and good thing he misses it, because I would have been real mad if Lonzo Ball was making all his threes. Here comes Scal. If you guys noticed in the training camp, I actually gave Scal, ooh, that move from Buddy, too bad he didn't make that. Actually, no, Paul George wide open. What are you doing? If you guys noticed in the training camps, I actually sent Scalabissiere to perimeter shooting camp because I want that guy to be our stretch four. I think the guy has some Chris Bosh potential. Look at that play. That tends to be a clutch play for us, as you'll see. Pick and roll with Fox and Scal, pass it to Scal. And it seems like Petrovic is always wide open there on the baseline for that jump shot. Lonzo Ball, another three. Look at this, guys. Lonzo Ball is tearing us up. I don't even understand how it's possible.
Four players would you personally pick to make up the field?
Man, it's so tough. Wow. I think I definitely want to go with Levine. He's, the ex-dunk champ.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, Westbrook, I think Paul George would be great.
Petrovic. Ooh, look at Petrovic contesting the shot. Like, nothing's getting by Mirko Petrovic. And this guy was supposed to be like all offense, but this guy is quite the defender too. And it was just big surprise for me. Look at Petrovic on the baseline jumper. Again, money. I'm telling you guys, Mirko Petrovic does not miss. Unfortunately, he's basically the only guy on the team that wasn't missing because we're getting blown out and he pretty much has all of our points right now. Buddy Hield, pass to Paul George in the corner for 3, and we hit one finally. PG-13 coming alive. We're going to need a lot more of that if we're going to win a championship this year. Paul George to Buddy, to Fox, back to Paul George, back to Buddy. Penetrating, stop, pop, mid-range. Scal with the rebound, back to Buddy from downtown, and Buddy Hield hits it. Here's more what I was talking about earlier. Paul George passes De'Aaron Fox in the corner and he doesn't hit the 3, but Scal gets that rebound, passes back out to Paul George. Paul George shoots the 3 and he hits it. Now, obviously, if you keep rebounding the ball, it's like unlimited shots. So as long as we're rebounding everything we miss, it's fine. But if we start, for whatever reason, not being able to rebound, if Scal or Mirko goes out, that could be a major hole in our team that we probably wouldn't be able to fill, at least very easily. So I might have to think about getting some better big men. I'm not quite sure if Willie Cauley-Stein is going to get it done. But the game's winding down right here. We're about to lose, but check out this last play for Mirko Petrovic. In transition, a running floater with his left hand off the backboard. Mirko Petrovic is something special, guys, and you know, that makes this loss okay because just being able to showcase some of the things Mirko can do, I know we're going to be in good hands for the future. 20 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block, and that is in 5-minute quarters. We're going to be raising the quarters up to 8 minutes here pretty soon because honestly 5-minute quarters feel too quick, and so do 6, and 7 just feels weird doing odd number quarters. So guys, I decided to look at some trades here. I really thought about this Malcolm Brogdon, Chris Middleton trade. I thought about this Cantor trade, but I didn't want to have that much money on our books. But if we would get a draft pick, I thought about this one, Jordan Clarkson and Zubac, but I don't want Jordan Clarkson because he'll be somebody that's going to be constantly pestering me to start, and I don't need any more of that, more than I already have it. So I'm looking for a trade I could possibly do because Willie Cauley-Stein, I'm just not impressed. You know, he hasn't grown like I wanted him to. Justin Jackson, we don't really need him. I'm pretty fed up with our bench, and I found this trade: Justin Jackson and Willie Cauley-Stein in a 2022 second-round pick for Robert Covington and T.J. McConnell, both positions of need, a backup small forward and a backup point guard. It was a perfect match, so I traded away those two for these two, and then I needed a center. Didn't need Garrett Temple anymore, so we had a bit of a homecoming. We traded Garrett Temple for Kosta Koufos and one of our second-round picks straight up just because we're trying to build a winner here. We also made a Lance Thomas for Marvin Williams trade to get another power forward. So right now our bench has been bolstered quite a lot, and we're looking at a team on the bench, coming off the bench. We got T.J. McConnell, Bogdanovich, Robert Covington, Marvin Williams, and Kosta Koufos. Now that might not sound like the greatest, but we still got Malachi Richardson, and we still can obviously put Scal on the bench if we want and bring Covington to the starting lineup. We have more room for, switching things around. We're more versatile, and I really think that this Robert Covington, TJ McConnell trade will be great for us if they aren't complaining every 2 seconds that they're not starting. If that's the case, it's going to get pretty annoying pretty quick, but we'll see how it works. Also, Paul Manning, he's on the come up. His potential is all the way, so we're going to try to build him up as much as we can, and we'll see what happens. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps me out. Comment below. Tell me what's going on. Just say anything. Just say hi. I don't care. And subscribe to my channel. Please help me grow. See you guys in the next video. Mwah. I love ya.